Chill. I gotta be on my own shit. It went wide.
I thought you was gonna keep it going.
But it went off. You went live.
Yeah, you can't restart it. Twin Pyramids, what's going on, man? I don't know.
The new born in Roma Ferguson, and the new Institute Valentina.
Damn, chill. You always doing shit. Like, yeah, that was just like a backing track, man.
Yeah.
What you was doing?
Mr. 512, what's good? Don Carlos.
Tell him we're gonna hit him when we get something hooked up. My keyboard is down right now, so I couldn't.
Demonic Gaming. Oh man, I'm straight. What's up with you? CO, what's cracking, homie? I'm out here chilling, man. I'm with Biscuit, man. And we got OG Buff in the house.
You hungry up?
No.
Why not?
Go ahead.
Huh?
You can eat it up,
Damu, what's good, homie? How you doing, man? High Value, man. How you doing, man? Malcolm X, what's up with it? From Bakersfield. Oh, we got two of them in here. I5. Oh yeah, that's what's up, Malcolm. High Value man said Lakers in 5. I was watching some of the game earlier. Shit, I just seen the first 5-10 minutes. The way they was balling, shit, it looked like Lakers in 4. What's going on with the game right now? Hey man, Luke is a bad boy, man. A lot of cats didn't like that trade, man, but I definitely liked it. Oh yeah, I interviewed Grizz. That's my boy, man. We supposed to actually be doing another one. I ain't talked to him in maybe about a month or two. You know, Grizz be busy. I definitely be busy. But yeah, we definitely gonna try to get another one in. That's my boy though, Grizz. A lot of cats actually from Bakersfield, man. Dewey. Man, I know so many cats from Bakersfield, man. Marcelli was Booney. They say he passed away. His pops used to own Mr. Tibbs Ribs. Then Bus. Booney or which one? Booney or Dewey? Oh yeah, man. A lot of people, High Value man, said that a lot of guys in prison bet on sports. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Especially that football season, man. Football season was chaotic. You know, cats be ready to fight, take each other's heads off. Then I had a couple partners who ran some cold gambling. They had some cold gambling, like schemes going on, man. And especially when we was at CMC and they had that funny money, man. You'd have some of them dudes probably making $5,000-6,000 over the weekend. Oh, Boom from the country, yeah. And then Big Turtle, Little Turtle, Malcolm X. I don't know if you know Little Turtle. I also interviewed Turtle from Bakersfield.
Black Turtle?
Huh?
Dark-skinned turtle?
No, he kind of brown skinned. Yeah. It's a big turtle and little turtle. They both kind of brown skinned. Little turtle was kind of fat though. Paisley Lewis, look like you talking in.
Ace was just up here, too.
Oh, from Venice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bought him a truck. You know, he got 2 trucks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He driving the fuck out of them. Every time when he come through now, he just stop by, you know?
So he bought it. You say he bought his own truck?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh yeah, he doing good then.
Yeah. He had one, then he got another one.
Christopher Motley, what's going on, man? You fish to be out of here in a hot second with that weird stuff, man. Amu say he remembered dark skinned turtle from Mid City. I think this was a different one. This turtle was either from the. I think this turtle was from the east side. I think he was either from the east side or the west side, but he definitely wasn't dark skinned. So this probably a different one. He had life. He out now. His last name was McMillan. And then the other one actually, he had life too. Brown skinned turtle. He was kind of fat. I think he had the attempted murder on the police or something. The sheriff.
Hey, what's on this fucking fire? Something down in that burner.
The Paul Whisper say he attracted to white women. He said, "What's wrong with him, man? Shit, ain't nothing wrong with you if that's what you attracted to." He said he was from the east side and stayed gambling. Yeah, both turtles I knew didn't mess around with the gambling, so this definitely had to be a different one. Like I say, plus this one was kind of brown skinned. Paul Whisper say his mama want him to find a sister. She don't like you messing with the snow bunnies, huh? I mean, well, they definitely got some thick snow bunnies nowadays, man. Me, I'm gonna stay messing with the sisters, but they definitely. I mean, nowadays, man, they gotta, you know, women is thick. All the women is thick nowadays, man. I be in the gym and shit, man. You see some everything now, man. Hog Whisper says the sisters don't take him seriously. Yeah, nowadays some of them sisters, man, they want a brother to have a lot of bread and jewelry, and some of them got some messed up attitudes, but it's definitely still some good ones out there though. Just John's journalism, man. I appreciate it. He said, chill, too much respect, man. Can you set up a fade with me? And Dubs, I'm an essay from his area, but he screws my YouTube over and can't. But he screws my YouTube over and can't respond to him. Oh yeah, man. I don't think I could probably set no fades up, man. Geeko says, say your prayers every morning and armor yourself spiritually in the word of God. You'll be protected in the spiritual warfare between good and evil. Jesus is the only way, truth, and the life. Hey, it's crazy, man, that you say that. Like I say, I'm chilling right now with my partner Biscuit, man. I told a story how Biscuit that we was in Ironwood. Biscuit jumped up and cussed the preacher. Biscuit jumped up and cussed the preacher out, man. But Biscuit is a cold musician, man. He play everything: rap, R&B, jazz, gospel. But he got a song called "The Truth and the Life." You remember that song, Biscuit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got a cold. Man, this Biscuit is a genius, man. On the keyboard, music, all that, man. I keep telling him, man. he ain't utilizing his gift. But you know,
just ain't had a chance to nurture. I can't say.
Yeah, once you.
I had so much tragedy all my life.
Yeah.
Shit, I couldn't nurture it, man. I always was going through something.
And then once you know we get out, man, music don't pay the bills, so a dude got to do what he got to do, you know, to eat. But man, I'm telling you, man, this dude is musically a genius, man. This dude play R&B, rap. I mean, I'm talking about on a high level, keyboard, drums, guitar, all that, man, bass. Sam says the BGF still big in the pen. You know, since I'm from like a different area and don't necessarily function within those ranks, I couldn't say 100%. I don't necessarily think it's big in the pen. You know, by the time I got to the pen in '96, if you was, you know, BGF, and they could prove it, they was giving you an indeterminate shoe, meaning that they was gonna send you to the shoe and you can literally stay there, you know, 30, 40 years or whatever until you debrief. Eventually that lawsuit that they all did up there. Eventually, like maybe 2016, 2017, that lawsuit ended up ending all that stuff. But so I say all that to say, by the time I got to the pen, BGF, anybody that was BGF, you know, they wasn't putting it out there, you know, because you could automatically get validated and sent to the hole for that. But definitely don't think they nothing like they used to be. Somebody said, what did he say right here? I love Herb too. He said it's Farrakhan's son. Is what he's trying to say, but he ain't spelling it right. So I know that's. Malcolm say he act like you Don King. Hey, Just John's journalism. I appreciate it, man. What is that? Leonore Silva. He said, peace to the chat. Hey, thank you, man. Will the revolution be televised? I don't think so. Albert Apple. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm telling y'all, listen, if you haven't had a chance, man, you need to tap in and get that digital download, man. I got 3 digital downloads available. All my mixtapes is now available on digital download, man. I got the very first one, Free Gas, No Charge, with 16 songs on it. I got B&G, Volume 1 with 13 songs on it. And I got this latest one, Still Stepping, that has both versions of that intro song on there, man. $20 a holler, $45 for all 3 of them, man. Email me, get that digital download. Al Thomas, what's good, man? Hopefully Swole to get out, man, the next time. Have you heard from him recently? Hey, thanks, Al. I appreciate it. Oh, Albert says, when I get some money, I'm going to send you a little something. Hey, thanks, Albert. I appreciate it, man. And like I tell everybody, in the event they happen to bless me with a little something, I definitely appreciate it, man. But I you can't miss what you ain't never had. But I definitely do prefer just Cash App over the Super Chat. Just reason being because when a person sends me something on Super Chat, YouTube definitely they put their hands in my pocket and get their percent, man. So I just don't like. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to see YouTube with nothing, man. But however you guys send it, I definitely appreciate it, man. Somebody just hit me with a $5 super chat right now. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. What is that? IE Rap. Love the channel. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Al Thomas. Oh, he said, okay, the homie Swole just got at him a couple of days ago. He's still in good spirits and fighting for his liberation, man. Most definitely. Tell him I said keep his head up, man. And the fight is most definitely worth it, man. I know they're gonna let him out pretty soon, man. So hopefully the next time he go back, I'm pretty sure it, and I'm pretty sure he knows all this stuff. That if he stay out of trouble for about 9 months, then he can submit a petition to advance his hearing. You know, but he definitely have to stay out of trouble and then take like a just like a self help class or two and get the completion certificate and submit that along with his petition to advance his hearing. Submit whatever he's accomplished since the last time he went in there and they denied him, and they'll advance his hearing. But I'm pretty sure he knows all that. T, thank you. I appreciate it for the super chat, man. Mumble say, let me borrow a soup and 2 stamps, man. Hey, most definitely, man. Shoot your line. Mumble says, just be thankful, OG. Oh, yeah, most definitely, Mumbles. Most definitely, man. But like I say, uh, when a person shoots some bread, I'm sure they don't be, hoping YouTube gonna take their cut out of it. And a lot of people may not be familiar with that aspect, or a lot of people may not be familiar or know about that. Anytime you send anybody a super chat, I think YouTube takes like 30%, somewhere around there. So actually the super chat is almost just as much for them as it is for us. Al Thomas said, I'm driving trucks now still and happened to be in Salinas Valley. He had to spend the night at a truck stop. Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. I noticed there's a lot of dudes into driving trucks now. They say it's good money, man. I got a lot of friends that since they paroled, they driving trucks now. Wayne say, who was my NBA GOAT? Oh man, come on, man. It's Jordan, man, without a question of a doubt, man. It's Jordan. And even though I've been a Laker fan all my life, but as far as the greatest of all times, it's gotta be Jordan. And it's interesting that you asked me a question, right? I met this 80-year-old dude maybe about 2 months ago. This dude didn't even look 80. He looked like he was about 65, this 80-year-old dude. And so I was asking him, who was all his favorite, players in all different type of sports. And he said, because he didn't seen everybody, all them dudes play. And he said the best in basketball was in his opinion was Wilt Chamberlain. He said Wilt Chamberlain was better than all those dudes, man. And he was talking about, how tall he was. I think Wilt Chamberlain was 6'11" or 7 feet, but how athletic he was, how high he could jump and all that stuff. But in his opinion, he said Wilt Chamberlain was better than all them dudes. Oscar Robinson, Jordan, Kobe, all the greats. Mycology said, what's up, Chill? Have a good night. Hey, I appreciate it, man. You too. Dirk Ford, what's up with it? T, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Ether said, I'm funny for putting that cold-blooded song behind Dubs and them arguing. Oh, I didn't include those songs, so it must have been on that video that I downloaded. Yeah, but I'll go check it out. I don't know what you're talking about, but because it was a couple of versions of that video floating around on YouTube, and on some of those versions, a lot of people had included some some negative things, negative captions. So I tried to make sure I wasn't uploading one of those. I didn't want to make it seem like I was disrespecting anybody, but yeah, that was a way out argument them dudes was having online like that, man. Oh yeah, hey, thank you, T. I appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, no, Mumbles. I'm at the homie's house, man. I'm over here just visiting, man. If you guys haven't seen that story, man, go check that story out. The name of that story is I can't even remember because when I do a story, I'll just make up a title. But I think the name of that story was something like it's not even it's not it's even the church ain't safe or something like that. And I was talking about, man, with my homie Biscuit, man. He stood up and we was in Ironwood. We was in Ironwood in the chapel. My homie Biscuit stood up and cussed the preacher out in the middle of the sermon, man. And so yeah, I think the name of that video was even it's not safe even in church or something like that, man. But if y'all can find that, go check that out, man. Shayna, hey, how you doing? She says, hey, Chill, always so good to see you. It's good to see you too, Shayna. Shayna, I was telling you the last time that I was on the live, I was telling you, shoot me your email, and I'm gonna just send you the music for free. So if you get a chance, hit me up on my email, 16DALIFE. What is that? 16DALIFEMUSIC@gmail.com. 16 to life music at gmail.com. And I'll send you the digital downloads. Who is this? It says the broke boss. Chill. You ever gonna go on the street? TV Munchie B always speaking on your content. Hey, yeah, somebody just told me that about a week and a half ago. I've been trying to get at Munchie, man. I sent him a couple of messages, and I ain't heard nothing back from you. But yeah, so I'm definitely try to link up with him, man. I'm also hit up Alex Alonso. I'm pretty sure he can link me up with him or whatever. But yeah, somebody told me that, man. So I've been trying to tap in with him. Hopefully, I'm gonna have some new music out too, maybe in a month or two, man. My partner Biscuit, I'm out in Vegas right now, man. My partner Biscuit, man, like I say, this dude is a genius, man. I've been trying to put some music together with him. We used to get busy in Ironwood. We were cellies in Ironwood. Actually, we grew up next door to each other. Actually, 2 doors away from each other. He broke my arm when I was like 6. We was playing baseball. But man, this dude is tough, man. He played the keyboard. This dude played the drums. He played the guitar. Man, I'm telling you, this dude do R&B, rap. I'm talking about at an extremely high level, jazz, all that stuff. This dude is really, it's a shame, man, that I mean, I know when we get out, we gotta work and this and that, but this dude is, this dude is talented, man. It's a shame that he's kind of like wasting his talent, man. I'm talking about the gospel music he'll play and make you break down and cry, man. This dude is extremely talented, man. I would definitely put him on the Dr. Dre level. This dude is talented. Chef K says, watch it from work. Much love from Phoenix. Most definitely. Hey, Chef, I'm gonna do and I'll always be procrastinating, so I ain't gonna try to give no time or day, but I'm gonna try to get it done sometime this weekend, man. But shit, what I've been seeing out there, them prisons in Arizona is 10 times tougher than the prisons in California. I think I was reading this article, and it said there has been 94, I think 94, 92, somewhere killings this year alone in the Arizona prison system. I think like it's maybe like 10 or 12 prisons out there compared to, I think since 2022, it's been like 74 killings in the California prisons. And California has like 33, 32 male prisons somewhere around there. So in 3 years, it's been an average of about 25 killings a year in all the California prisons. And like I said, man, in Arizona, it's been 70 something, somewhere around there just in this year alone. So man, it's wild out there, man. But yeah, I seen an interesting story out there where a dude, Ricky Wassenaar, killed like 3 people, man. And then he already had 16 life sentences. So yeah, it sounds like them Arizona prisons is off the chain. Oh yeah, man, I gotta tap in with Banky. Ether was saying you and Banky got to get together again. I hollered at Banky maybe about a month or two ago, and I was supposed to do a couple other things. I've been procrastinating, so yeah, I definitely need to tap in. I need to tap in with him, man. Yeah, Chef K. So I was wondering, is it is it a big Crip and Blood presence out there and this and that? Because sometimes people don't understand. While it's a lot of violence out here in the California prisons, everybody clicked up. Definitely tried. I mean, kind of keeps the bullshit down a whole lot, So I was just wondering if Arizona, if in prisons out there is more, every man for himself. That definitely could be one of the reasons why it's so much violence. Oh, okay, yeah, we got Reborn Debo saying they on lockdown right now. He's in Apache Junction, AZ. Uh, Covert Not Over said, did you see that white Crip from Raymond? No, I ain't seen the white Crip from Raymond. Okay, Chef said it's a lot of Crips and Bloods out of Phoenix. Yeah, because I was just wondering, man, it's extremely wild in those prisons out there. Matter of fact, somebody just got killed a couple of days ago out there.
Where?
In the prison out there in Arizona. Sir Uncle Bunk said he faded the warden. Hey, Biscuit, you don't never be going to none of them little like breakfasts they be having? All the bandit cats?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
They stopped doing it though.
Oh, is that right?
I used to go to all of them.
Yeah.
They lived right up the street from me at the Golden Corral.
Who'd all be up there? Ralph and Andre Springer and all them?
Now, Dre them made it maybe once or twice. They didn't frequent it a lot, but Samuel Moore, Ralph, Boda Jones, Vesta, Law Dog,
What about
Monkey Hunt.
What about Sammy Joe? He ever show up?
No, Sammy Joe, they not out here, are they?
I think he was.
Yeah, I don't think so. Cause I ain't seen them in Arizona or something.
Lou says Carmelo Anthony needs to inspire the youth to take a stand against bullies. Yeah, that's no. I was just reading a comment on here. Yeah, that's a cold situation right there. The Carmelo Anthony situation, man. Definitely interested in how that's gonna play out, man. In the event he messes around and they find him not guilty, it's gonna upset a whole lot of people, man. Rick Rowe, what's up with it? Biscuit, you got a charger for an iPhone? Oh, okay. I don't need it right now. I'm just my phone ready to die, but I just was making sure so I can find my way back to where I'm going. Man, my sense of direction is all jacked up. Dewan Salter, what's up with it, man? Glenn says, hey, mate, hope you and your family are all well. Tapping in from Australia. Hey, what's up, Glenn? I appreciate it, man. Booty Enigma. Chill, you ever seen the movie Shot Caller? No, I don't watch a whole lot of well, now I don't watch a whole lot of TV, period. But when I did watch a lot of TV, I wasn't really into movies that much. A movie would have to be action packed for me to get into it because I got a short attention span. I think I got ADHD or whatever they call that stuff, man. The whole time that I was locked up, the whole time, I may have watched 15 movies, and a lot of those times was probably just because I was on lockdown and happened to run across something interesting. I'm into watching a lot of like Jeopardy documentaries, Dateline 2020, a lot of informative type stuff. That was the majority of stuff that I watch. I didn't watch a whole lot of sitcoms and stuff like that. Every now and then. One of my favorite movies that I ended up having to just run across on a lockdown was the movie The Town. That ended up becoming one of my favorite movies. I probably didn't watch that maybe about 10 times, because that movie is a real fast paced movie. And Shawshank Redemption, that was another one of my favorite movies.
Keep charged up. This. We can keep it charged.
Right. But yeah, for the most part though, I would probably watch, something or some Dateline or something like that before I would watch a movie.
I don't know if this will help.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool right there, yeah.
I don't know if that'll help it anyway. Oh,
Glenn said, so what did I think of the show with Dubs, Gunner, and L? I definitely don't think it was a good look, man, Yeah, I definitely don't think it was a good look. Going back and forth like that, disrespecting each other but it was, I mean, it was it was funny, you know what I'm saying? It was funny, man, especially L because he seemed so composed and just kind of almost relaxed and laid back. But yeah, it was definitely entertaining, but it wasn't a good look. Sometimes I do kind of trip on dudes, has been to prison and we function some type of way in prison on a level of respect that we kind of get out here and forget all about that. So, but yeah, that was way out. I always say I need to start going live more, and I never end up doing it. But yeah, I definitely got to start trying to go live a little bit, man. But I be trying to do so much, man. I don't think this thing is plugged in.
Plug in already?
huh?
You want to know if it's plugged in?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because when I plug up the charger, it don't.
which way you got it? That don't work.
No, normally when you plug it up, it'll make that little sound so you'll know it's
Is
charging.
the bulk showing up on there when you plug it?
Let me see. See, yeah, it ain't plugged up, or maybe it ain't turned on.
Maybe this.
Nope.
Okay, let me see. Let me try it on my phone. So let me know. Let me see it. Unplug it.
Oh,
Let me see if it'll work on my shit. Let me see.
I remember having Southside spreads with you. Andrew Barbie, what's going on, man? Uh, Baller Caller says Carmelo Anthony is guilty, man. Possibly, who knows, man. I think it's just more than it's not cut and dry. I think it's a lot of different things that's gonna play a part in that, right? Depending on some of the self defense laws in Texas, and then also what actually happened. Now they saying that it's a video. Somebody recorded a video, which wouldn't surprise me because nowadays, especially with these youngsters, they record and everything, and so I'm wondering though. I'm wondering. I'm wondering if they do have a video, why haven't they released it, right? And so you see a lot of stuff on both sides. People talking about Austin Metcalf was a weightlifter and all this old type of stuff. And so, of course, if he pushed up on Carmelo Anthony with his twin brother, we already know he at least was a little bit aggressive. Then you got a lot of people talking about that, he was provoked by Carmelo Anthony telling him, put your hands on me, you're going to find out what's going to happen. But that's not a provoking, that's a warning, and regardless, Metcalf was never supposed to put his hands on him. That's definitely a horrible thing that he ended up losing his life, just because. And of course, if he simply just pushed Carmelo, then of course there was no way Carmelo was supposed to stab him. So, we just have to really sit back and wait and see, once all the information comes out, man. Paul P, what's good, man? Wise up 786 from Miami, Liberty City. What's good, man? Terp says the funniest thing is giving advice, but they the ones crashing out on people. Oh yeah, most definitely at times, man. Most definitely. Oh, Anthony Jones says, my uncle Chavez steals in Bakersfield. Yeah, most definitely, man. I was in a couple pens with your uncle. And actually, your uncle, I spoke to him several times. He called me maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago, man. And my bad, I didn't get around to calling him back. But yeah, I was in Salinas with him, and I was also maybe Ironwood with him somewhere around there. But if you had asked me that a while ago, I wouldn't have known who you was talking about, because we didn't, the majority of people got nicknames that I didn't know him by that name. But yeah, I definitely know him, man. I met him through a partner of mine from Gateway, Nutso. Hollis Donald, what's up with it? Maybe it's that
Just the plug, so lit up over here. So either it's this extension cord is shitty.
oh yeah, we ran into each other. Baller Collar says, I feel like society is dividing everyone. Race is a big issue in America. Oh yeah, most definitely race is a big issue, right, Balakala? And I'm gonna just keep it real. The reason why race is such a big issue is because historically you have had minorities get extremely unfair shakes by the justice system. And so since everybody doesn't get equal justice, when you happen to see a situation like that, people are gonna pick the side of their race as opposed to what's right and what's wrong, man. Just real quick, if you happen to have a village, nine times out of 10, that village is going to be united because
the extension cord not plugged in.
Because everybody receives the same treatment, right? So when somebody happens to get wronged in the village, then everybody's going to be on the side of right. But in a country that's divided, when people get wronged, and you have a tendency where one color gets better treatment than the other by the judicial system, then people are going to tend to take the side of their race, and that's what you got going on here. I was tripping, man. How I don't know, that'll be that conversation to be too long, but yeah, that's basically what that is, man. Sam, what's going on, man? From St. Louis, you're looking out on me. Yeah.
You can't let the thing where I put the phone at it.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Wise Up says, have you served time in Florida? I don't know if you relaying that to me, but if so, no, I ain't never served time anywhere except for Montana and county time in Montana and in Cali. Tanya Mobley says, hey, bro, chill. I asked a person who was born and raised in Arizona, and she has never heard of Ironwood. I was shocked. Well, yeah, it all depends on, what part of Arizona she's from. And then, of course, Ironwood is in California. So that's not necessarily something that a person in Arizona would know about, especially if they're not a criminal or whatever. But Fly Guy said, "What you used to put in your spreads?" Well, I don't eat no seafood, so my spreads was primarily beans, rice, and either chicken or summer sausage. Yeah, I don't eat no seafood. And sometimes roast beef or whatever.
Thank you, Ben.
Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Baller Caller. Yeah, see, a lot of times people to get over emotional, and they let their emotions cause them to say things. Just like with the Carmelo Anthony thing. Right after Carmelo Anthony got caught up, maybe about, I don't know, maybe a few days after or whatever it was, you had a high school shooting. You had a high school shooting. I think, what was that high school shooting at? I forget, wherever the high school shooting was, right? And so then you had a lot of people, white people, saying, "Oh man, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna send that dude, X amount of money and buy him a car and a new house too, and all that old type of stuff." And I just feel that was extremely immature and racial, especially considering due to the fact, now we know there's a whole lot of problems going on in the inner city with the blacks and all that old type of stuff, gang banging. That goes without saying almost, but for white people to make a comment about a black dude shooting up a school was crazy, because I mean, let's keep it 100. Every time we hear about a school shooting, we automatically assume it's a white person, because that's what white people are. I won't necessarily say that's what they known for doing, but so they definitely are the dominant people when you have school shootings. I looked it up, man. White people in high school shootings are 81% of the time they're the perpetrators, right? Um, and blacks didn't even make the list. Black people now on college and university shootings, I believe white people were somewhere around like 80%. Then you had blacks were 11%, and Indians were 11%. Then you had some other races filled in. So um, they are they lead by a vast majority of statistic wise when it comes to high school shootings, right? And then they'll turn around and say, anytime a black person does something, they want to make it about race, they want to make it about bad parenting. But okay, so after the black dudes shoot the high school up, maybe about the next day you had another high school shooting in Florida, which was done by a white dude, and his mother-in-law happened to be a deputy. I think he took her gun and done it. Now they didn't mention anything about that. They didn't blame the parents, so it's extremely a lopsided opinion. When a black person does something. So it's just a lot of times, like I say, people are speaking from the side of um, emotional anger than from the side of reality and what's really going on. So Fly says he's looking at 5 years. He's 160, 165. Would he be all right if he got hard? Um, it just all depends on, first and foremost, like what state that you in, right? So if you're talking about California, it just all depends, because now a lot of states now are, they have gangs and all that old type of stuff. So some of that depends with how you carry yourself. If you're in a state that's dominated by gangs, and then some of that does depend on whether you're affiliated or whether you're not affiliated. And sometimes gangs do have a tendency to pick on people that's not affiliated. So it just all depends, man. But yeah, you definitely would be all right for the most part. Um, like I say, a lot of that just depends on where you're doing time at and if you're affiliated or not. Shit, I went to jail at 5'9", 140 pounds. So sometimes you got to squabble up. Sometimes you have to be willing to squabble up. But yeah. Oh, Fly Guy say he in California. Yeah, it just all depends. Especially if you don't have to start off going through LA County, and if you kick back, mind your business, yeah, you'll be all right, especially when you actually hit prison. It's not really just automatic set tripping. Every now and then a person might run into some BS. Are you affiliated or not though? Hey, thank you though, Javon, I appreciate it, man. He said your CD slap, chill. Which one did you get, man? Oh yeah, Dave Big said depends on the charges too. I agree with that, but I definitely don't think that he would come on here and be facing some bad charges and mention it, you know, and then him saying he's only facing 5 years. But yeah, anybody that would be facing bad charges and then to say, hey, am I gonna be all right? That would be kind of ludicrous. So I don't think he's facing no charges that would be considered bad. Oh, Fly Guy say he from 18th Street, San Bernardino. So yeah, a lot of people don't know, man. So Fly Guy, I was actually locked up with one of your older homies, man. SP. I don't know if you happen to know SP, but 18th Street in San Bernardino was a black gang. Oh yeah, man. So you would definitely be all right, you know. Nowadays, I don't necessarily know how the IE car is. You know, it was way more united back when I was locked up, but now with all the the street stuff going on and it's real divided, and so you have a lot of dudes from San Bernardino now. They run with LA gangs and stuff. So, but yeah, for the most part, you still definitely would be all right, man. I don't remember the name too, Fly Guy. I remember hearing about it. I can't remember his name, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't say it. But it was a real vicious shooter I used to hear about all the time from 18th Street. Um, yeah, when I was locked up, by me hanging out with a lot of cats from San Bernardino, I would always hear about this one dude. I can't remember his name though. Baller Cali said, I did a bid at 20 years old and never went back. I'm 45 now. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Fly Guy said, yeah, we a small hood. What is this? What is this dude said? Vegas. Vegas Roy 702. You you happen to ever heard of Herbie and Moto from Bannon? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I definitely heard of him, Vegas Roy. Why what you know about those cats? How you had you ever been out to Bannon or something? How you know about those cats? Baller Cali. I did one bid at 20 years old and never went back. Oh, this thing still, I don't think it's still charged up. Biscuit, I don't think this thing charged up. It says something, or maybe unless I accidentally disconnected it or something.
I think that's why she be tying that motherfucker around that thing. Yeah, you got it up.
Yeah. I think it's charging now though. Yeah, it's charging now. I think. Quentin Jones says, "Have you ever heard of Fontana Track Gang?" Yeah, I knew a couple dudes from Fontana Track Gang. Uh, Twin, Ant, Foot. Yeah, I knew a few of them cats out there. Vegas Roy 702. He's 702. He said they my cousins. Oh, okay. Day Trip says, "What is PJC? PJC. I saw it riding horses in Norco. That's the projects. I don't Yeah, that's projects. I don't necessarily know if that's Rubidoux or if that's the projects up out of Watts. But yeah, that's you saw it in Norco. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they got a projects out there or something. Yeah, that's Project Crip. Oh, Moses TV Reloaded said, "Salute, bro. When you bringing Chances back?" He told a story about Crazy E. That's my homie. I just talked to Chances a couple of days ago, man. I'm gonna try to get him back on pretty soon, man. But I believe though Chances and your cousin E are the ones who put together the I-5. You know, a lot of people might not be familiar with the I-5, but that was like an alliance between Bakersfield and the IE in prison. Coolest guy, what's going on, man? Just tell me what I owe you. Yeah, I gotta hit y'all with a couple of more Fox stories, man. Hey Trips, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the super chat, man. Quentin Jones say he from Casablanca. I know a few cats from Casablanca too, man. My boy Crawdad was from Casablanca. Sloppy Lope. What was my boy, man? I'm gonna do a story on him pretty soon, man. From Casablanca. We was at CMC and he stabbed the dude in church. I'm pretty sure he's from Casablanca too. Then his uncle, what was his uncle name? His uncle was there too, man. Yeah, but I know a few cats from Casablanca. All right, man. We got one person who do not like being here, man. Shadow. Shadow does not like it here, so we got to get him out of here, man.
Yeah, that's where
All right, Shadow was with the weirdo stuff, man. So Shadow was out of here. Uh, Chapo Hefe say, "Chill, what's up? You watched the game, man?" I watched like the first 5 or 10 minutes of it. I didn't, like I said, I don't watch no TV, man. I be on YouTube the whole time, man, or social media. So I didn't even know they was playing today. But yeah, so I watched the first few minutes of the game, and then my homie came and picked me up. So did they win though? Jay Clinton says, "Chill, what's the deal, cuz?" Oh man, just chilling, man. Sir Uncle say, "Oh, you ain't got waves, man. Take that off." Yeah, I'm trying to get them, man. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get my waves back. This right here, this wave cap is the only thing I brought from the pen, man. My wave cap and my ID. But yeah, I've been trying to get my waves back. I'm not consistent, so hopefully I'm gonna try to have them back by a month, man. Good Kush 8. Good Kush 818. What's up with it, man? Checking in from Silmar. Moses TV Reloaded. Hey, thank you for the super chat, man. Moses TV from Bakersfield says, "Is that alliance still in effect between Bakersfield and the IE?" No, I don't think it is, right? The whole time I was locked up, I was only on one yard that pushed the IE Bakersfield connection. That was on Ironwood on C Yard, like around 2003. Um, so yeah, I don't think it is on that yard. We was doing the I-5 alliance, But on the other yards I was on, we wasn't. So, yeah. So I don't think it's no longer, man. Mondria Montgomery, what's good, man? Vegas Row. No, I don't really have no stories about him. Unfortunately, we was on different sides of the rag. So we didn't really we didn't really hang around too much. Moto was cool though. Avery Horton, what's up with it, man? What did he say here? Gaming with Spook said, when you dropping that song in the intro, G? Oh, I already dropped that song, man. That song is available. You can get that song on a 10-song EP. Purchased directly from me, man. You gotta hit me up on my email. 16DALIF 16delifemusic@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on my Instagram at 16DALIFE. All one word. And I can send you the song, man. You can purchase it. You can purchase the digital download, $20. I'll send it to you, or you still can get a CD, whatever you prefer. Yeah, but that song is dropped, man. Xylem B said, "What up, chill? Respect to you and your channel. You got anything to say about how JD Delay snitched on that lady?" No, I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with the situation, man. So yeah, maybe send me a link or something. Send me a link or something, and I'll check it out. I don't like to comment on anything that I'm not well informed on. We got L from Prisoners Awakening in the house, man. What's up, L? How you doing, man? Hey, L, man, you on that video, L, you was funny, man. I liked how you were just real composed, man, just sitting back, chilling, man. You never once got rattled, man. Yeah. The P, what's up with it, man? Avery Horton said, "You got me into some trouble." Who, me? Oh, okay. No, he must be talking to somebody else. Hey, I appreciate it. LL said, "I send you mines, bro. You know I've always messed with your content from day one." Hey, same here, man. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's my homie Biscuit, man. Look, hey Biscuit, they asked me who was that jamming in the background. Hey Biscuit, go on and get hella active on that mug. He just playing with it right now, man. I wish he had one of his keyboards here. I keep telling y'all, man, this dude is literally a genius, man. I'm trying to get together and make some music with him, man, but we just stay so far apart. He gotta work, I gotta work, but hopefully we can get together, man. I'm talking about this dude do everything, like I said, man. R&B, hip hop, jazz, gospel, all that, man. He composed, write, guitar, drums, bass guitar. This dude do it all, man. Hey, oh, okay, that was you. That was you, Zyklon B said, I'm still keen to debate you about the Carmelo situation. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Look, so shoot me your email, Zyklon. I saw that you had reached out to me, and then I told you to shoot me the email, but I never did see your response. So email me your email. Yeah, email me your email. You know my email is 16DALIFEMUSI16 Delight Music. Taz, what's going on, homie? How you feeling, man? Yeah, I'm trying to get my waves right, man. Hey, Biscuit, play something over there. Play some what I'm trying to think of. Who was that, Biscuit? I always like to scratch my thing. Who is that? What's the name of the group? Don't stop it. Now, I can't remember the name of that group. What was the name of that group?
What are you talking about? Let's see.
I always like to scratch my thing. Don't stop it. What's the name of that group? I can't remember that name. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of that group. I can't remember the name of that group.
Hey, you come over here tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
And we'll set up some shit. No, I'm stopping for you. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. Don't stop. Yeah, that's it.
I just like to.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that group. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that, man. Hey, Biscuit, they say don't get shy now, man. It wasn't the SOS band. It was like a funk group. Cameo. Yeah, that was the name of it. Cameo. Yeah. Chaz say he just chilling, man, enjoying the weekend. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Oh hey, Biscuit. Here goes somebody say they was in Pleasant Valley with you. Jay Wishbone. His name is Jay Wishbone. He said, tell him it's Mango Selly, black. From Fo Building. Yeah, he said no Mango Selly.
Yeah, tell him I said what's up.
Oh yeah, he said what's up. Hey, Biscuit, y'all was throwing concerts out there at Pleasant Valley. Y'all was throwing concerts out there.
Yeah, I program that I started there, they let me start as soon as I got there.
Uh-huh.
And everybody had a slot. I started the whole music program up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We played on the yard on food sales. So when I started the music program, I had to have food sales because we needed sticks and all that. So with the music program, we had food sale every 3 months.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I funded it. And then I had a list for every genre of music, country. Everybody could sign up, but of course, people sign, white boys signed up, so everybody had a slot.
Yeah.
And all week we practiced. And then when the food comes, we play on the yard of the day of the food.
Right.
And they did that till the day I left. So they started when I got there, and it didn't stop until the day I left.
Vegas Roy 702. Yeah, he said all respect, chill. I know what they was about. Oh yeah, most definitely. And then to keep it 100, Vegas Roy. I mean, back at those times, man, we all was doing what we all was doing. We was young and mature. We was representing what we was representing, man. And unfortunately, it's a sad part of that game, man. Mr. Clean, much love from Fresno, Cali. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Shay Wishbone. Oh, yeah, okay. Charles Campbell Jr. says, much love, chill. Always heard about Biscuit and never met him, though. Banding OGs. Yeah, I wish his keyboard was here, man. Chris Brothers said, what was the NLR like in prison, man? Well, to be honest, I can't tell you much because I didn't function with him, man. When I was in prison, man, to be honest, I'm more of like a good-natured individual, man. And so I wasn't cool with anybody who, that potentially, well, I won't say I wasn't cool with. I didn't go out of my way to make friends with anybody in prison that I could potentially get into it with, just knowing the nature and the makeup of prison. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just I just kind of function, with with my collective, the blacks and then the homies from my car and all that, and so, if you didn't play basketball or rap, for the most part, we probably wouldn't go have a whole lot to say to each other unless we happen to be in the same building. And I didn't work much because I tried to, my job was trying not to get a job. I had life, so what the hell was I gonna be working in that motherfucker for 10 cents an hour? I tried to stay not working, faking injuries, illnesses, and all other type of shit. Biscuit, they say don't get shy over there on that keyboard, man. Give us something, man.
And you gotta catch me when I'm set up because I ain't got my shit set up. Obviously, it's not sounding good right now.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I'll have you set up because and I'm gonna have a keyboard tomorrow.
Okay.
So tomorrow we're gonna have some form. We'll probably have some form where you can hit 16 or something.
Okay.
They can tell us how they feel about it.
Right. Okay.
Some gangster shit,
Most definitely.
We don't need their opinions.
So tomorrow, look, I'm gonna try to slide back through, come check the homie out. He said right now he ain't got his keyboard, he ain't set up. This was an impromptu meeting. So tomorrow we gonna try to be ready for y'all and I get 100% what he's saying because as an artist, he like his shit to sound a certain way. So I feel that because I'm real detailed about what I do too, man.
Hey, we got them, right?
Huh?
We got them tomorrow?
Yeah. Righteous One said, Tookie used to be out there in Bandon. Is that how Crippin came there? Not necessarily. And I've been meaning to get out there.
Well, what's happening? They was in Twin Pines or St. John.
Well, they was up there in Twin Pines, but they also was down there in Chocolate City. That Chocolate City, was initially where they
that
was
his age.
The name of it was Factor Brookins.
Yeah, Factor Brookins.
Yeah, that's when OG came to town.
So you was down there when Tookie was down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you ran across him?
Yeah.
He was there when him and John got into the fight.
I was a middle, but
yeah. You what about is he your age or younger than you? Because he said he used to work down there. G Man.
Corey Smith?
Yeah, Gorey Smith.
Yeah, he older than me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he older, much older than me. He's my big older.
No, but not old man Gorey Smith.
No, I'm not talking about old
G-Man. Oh.
G-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his name, Corey Smith.
Yeah, so how many years older is he than you?
My big brother, Bud died years age. He got to be about 6 or 7 years old.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. But no, most definitely, you're right, man. Chucky used to be out there in Bannon, and I know a few people who was out there with him. You know, he had some fights with some Bannon dudes, and I've been meaning to go down there and interview them dudes, man. I need to hurry up and do that, you know, because everybody's getting older. But yeah, one dude, he got a gang of pictures of Chucky and everything.
Yeah, I was to tell you about that.
Yeah. Biscuit, they say let him get a freestyle, Biscuit. They say give him something, man. Yeah, they say give him something. If not that, give him something, man. You know, I like it. Right, okay, all right. Level Calvin, what's going on, man? Detroit to Tennessee. He said,
Angels, the new refillable eau de parfum.
Look at the $6 meal deal. Get a medium coffee, sausage, egg, and cheese, and 6 delicious hash browns. Only at
Yep. You right, Wishbone. Abraham was his selling. Brown Lumber said, chill on the drums and you guys in business. No, I can't play no drums, man. I can't play no instruments. I wish, though. TJ said, I was watching one of your old videos and you said the Asian car knocked the Peking duck out of dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I'm just to get on up out of here, man.
Get some better equipment. You know, we hit them up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tune that shit up.
I had to, what's up, y'all? The video
out on this motherfucking street, man, doing it. Been out since 2013.
How long did you do, Biscuit?
16, 8 months.
Yeah. Like I said, man, me and Biscuit, we was cellies in Ironwood. We grew up 2 doors away from each other. He broke my arm when he was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
Playing baseball. I've been knowing Biscuit a long time, man.
Yeah, I broke his arm playing baseball.
I cried like a motherfucker too.
Better cry, you know. I told him we got to redo this. She don't want to be hard-headed. You know, my little brother though. He's my little brother, man. You know. Yeah. I didn't mean for him to. I'm rusty right now. She'll always put me on the spot, man.
Hey, I'm trying to get him in. We can get together and make some music. I'm telling you, it's gonna be on, man. Hey, listen though, I appreciate everybody tuning in with me, man. I'm just to get on up out of here, slide back to the house.
Hey, Jill always telling y'all that story, man. I don't like for him to tell that church story, man. He always
when he cussed the preacher out,
you know, he was tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that, but I don't.
I had already told that story. Maybe one day we can get when he went to the funeral. He went to somebody's funeral and slapped the picture down.
Don't be telling that story, man.
Hey, Biscuit is crazy as a motherfucker.
So then tell him why then if you're gonna do that.
Why? So the person told on Biscuit and lied on Biscuit.
Got me 16 years.
Got Biscuit that life sentence.
Lie on me. They set me up.
But listen, it just
took me to the store. It
just ain't no person. It was his.
Don't.
Well, we can't put it out there, but it wasn't just no random person. But hey, listen, Biscuit go to the funeral. He let everybody get up there and talk and say what they had to say. He made sure he was last.
That's right.
Then he walked up to the casket and slapped the picture down. Hey, Biscuit crazy.
No.
Hey, then her boyfriend stood up. Biscuit said, "You get out of line. I'm gonna put your ass right in that casket with her." Hey, Biscuit
it was a moral to that too, because when I was young, that's this dude that pushed my mom. You know, I ain't saying no names, and I had ran up to him when I was a little kid. I said, "When I grow up, I'm gonna kill you." So it just happened to be that dude.
Yeah.
So I reminded him, and then he remembered that little kid when I told his ass, right?
Yeah.
And I told him they didn't have a body, but they was already gathered. I was gonna give him his. They have a real funeral today.
Hey, but yeah, one of these days I'm gonna interview Biscuit. Biscuit crazy, man. I'm telling you, Biscuit.
I'm small in stature, but my heart is heavy, man. Sometimes it's hard for me to walk because my heart gets too heavy. I'm too light to carry it sometimes. I have to hold that motherfucker up because I ain't playing with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to die. Yeah, for sure. We all are. Some motherfuckers just don't want it. I was born to die. How soon? Take it.
Hey, but y'all be straight out there, man.
Well, yeah, stay
I'm gonna
straight.
get up out of here. We're gonna
All
try
right,
to
Jill, stay up.
we're gonna try to come through tomorrow. We're gonna have the keyboard set up, hopefully, and we're gonna give
I'm a
y'all
comedian too. I like to talk shit.
we're gonna give y'all a couple of songs, man.
Yeah. Stay up, y'all. For sure. That's the fam. That's your fan base.
Yeah.